Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to rank MBTI personalities based on their spontaneity. Make sure to watch each one and find out which personalities are the most spontaneous. Some personality types are very spontaneous and some just never are. Each individual has their own level of spontaneity. However, based on general tendencies, we've ranked each one of the 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here's the MBTI personalities ranking based on their spontaneity. Number 1. ISTJ. Because they're more future-oriented than other personality types, ISTJs take pleasure in planning. They frequently believe that if they have a schedule, they can achieve things much more effectively. ISTJs often dislike too much spontaneity and become annoyed if things keep getting changed up. ISTJs want to have fun, but they often prefer to organize activities in advance. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs like to plan ahead and may even become thrilled about the prospect of organizing a trip. ISFJs find enjoyment in contemplating the plans. In order to maximize their experiences, they wish to ensure that everything is done correctly. ISFJs tend to prefer keeping things planned because they worry that being overly impulsive would hurt their loved ones. Number 3. ESTJ. ESTJs choose preparation over spontaneity by a wide margin. Because they value efficiency, they desire the ability to plan ahead. ESJs find it frustrating when tasks are carried out in an unfinished or disorganized fashion. Because ESTJs tend to prepare ahead, they frequently loathe being overly spontaneous. If you're enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. ESFJs could have trouble in being spontaneous because they like to think things out. To the best of their abilities, they want to ensure that everything is completed. Being overly spontaneous could compromise that because ESFJs frequently place a lot of pressure on themselves to take care of the demands of their loved ones. If people don't follow through on their plans or arrive late to events, they frequently become irate. When they have no pre-existing plans, ESFJs tend to be more impulsive. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs love to spice up life and detest when it becomes too monotonous. Even when they may seem to make spontaneous decisions, they typically give their choices more thought than they may realize. INFJs might make a snap decision to travel or engage in something creative, but these decisions are typically the result of careful mental deliberation before they're made. The INFJ prefers to stick to their plans and won't deviate from them if they have already been made. They regularly find the planning to be enjoyable since it gives them something to think about and makes them eager for the future. The INFJ frequently uses their inferior functions when they are concentrating more on the present than the future. INFJs frequently wish that they were more impulsive than they actually are, and they detest when their plans are altered or cancelled. Number 6. INFP. Dreamers, INFPs genuinely appreciate embracing novel concepts and opportunities. They frequently struggle against routines because they don't like being confined to them. INFPs prefer to be spontaneous and detest keeping to a strict routine. They often spend a lot of time merely thinking about various scenarios in their own heads. The ability to express their creativity, which is frequently done in a much more spontaneous manner, is something INFPs like. They don't always venture outside of their comfort zone as much as they would like to, but they do love the opportunity to try novel and interesting things. INFPs detest having to adhere to a rigid plan that has been established by another person, and much prefer to enjoy life impulsively. Number 7. ENFJ. Because they're so focused on the future, ENFJs often find it difficult to be spontaneous. They love being able to make sure that everything goes according to plan and prefer to do so. Because they're continuously taking care of their loved ones, ENFJs often need to plan ahead to keep a routine. The ENFJ may wish to be spontaneous, yet they frequently prefer to keep things scheduled. Number 8. ENFP. In general, ENFPs are quite impulsive and like to shake things up. They despise it when something remains unchanged for an extended period of time and will want to take a chance if this occurs. If they're forced to follow a rigorous schedule constantly, ENFPs get unhappy and may seek to find a means to escape this. They relish the opportunity to try something new, and they may even relish the opportunity to experience some anxiety. They often enjoy being spontaneous and dislike excessive routine. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs are very independent individuals who like being free to live in the present. They desire to live independently and want freedom to act spontaneously. ISTPs don't mind taking chances and actually love to jump right into new endeavors. They frequently absorb knowledge best while learning something new and will evaluate it as they go. Number 10. ISFP. ISFPs love the freedom to make decisions on the spot and dislike sticking to fixed schedules. The ISFP will get quite upset if they're required to follow a schedule. They appreciate being able to make last-minute decisions and living in the moment. ISFPs aren't scared to explore new things and would rather make mistakes than strictly adhere to the norms. Number 11. ESTP. ESTPs appreciate being impulsive and frequently desire to go on new adventures with their companions. ESTPs much like to take things as they come, rather than follow a rigid schedule. They strongly want to act in the moment and detest making decisions that are overly predetermined. Number 12. ESFP. People that are ESFPs tend to be more impulsive and want to live life to the fullest. They want to try new things and dislike sticking to rigid schedules. The ESFP will feel irritated and upset if they're made to perform the same task repeatedly. They relish the present and strive to get the most out of each encounter. Number 13. INTJ. The INTJ personality finds that following a timetable helps them complete tasks considerably more quickly. They disapprove of others setting deadlines and don't adhere to them. INTJs dislike getting into situations blindly and would rather think things through before acting. They dislike feeling ill-prepared and want to know why they're doing what they are. Although INTJs occasionally have spontaneous thoughts, they rarely act on them. Before deciding what to do next, they prefer to do as much study as they can on the subject. If they have companions who can generate ideas and take them along for the ride, INTJs may be able to become more spontaneous. But most of the time, they like to stick to a well-thought-out plan and relish their schedules. Number 14. INTP. The INTP personality type enjoys being spontaneous as well as doing research and learning new things. They might just hop in their car and unplanned embark on a lengthy road trip with their best friend. Because they're excellent analysts, INTPs feel confident stepping into unfamiliar circumstances. They can go into something unfamiliar and learn about it firsthand. If they're stuck in a rut for too long, INTPs get bored and unhappy, since they prefer trying new things. They can, however, get too lost in their own worlds, since they have complex inner thoughts. The INTP may experience internal loops and may find it difficult to break out of them. Number 15. ENTJ. ENTJs are typically the kind of people that like to stick to a routine. Because they often have a lot on their plates, ENTJs strive to do everything to the best of their abilities. The ENTJ probably prefers to keep a schedule in their lives in order to be more effective. They do occasionally feel that they want to take risks and try something new, and they commonly do this outside of their natural working hours. ENTJs do occasionally display a little more spontaneity because of their drive to have fun. However, they do like to prepare ahead and find it more comfortable when they can create a timetable. Number 16. ENTP. People that are ENTPs are very impulsive and like to change things up. They detest when their lives become too scheduled or stagnant and often look for ways to avoid this. ENTPs love having the freedom to investigate all of the personalities in their environment. The ENTP often gets annoyed and uncomfortable if forced into a rigid schedule. For an ENTP, being unable to be spontaneous would be rather upsetting and confining. And lastly, these videos will be really helpful for you.